Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode. I finished off the papers, the sheets from yesterday. I did it last night as I was watching videos and chilling. So the pages are done, and I want to show you what I came up with. So this one will be glued down, and that's all you're going to see of that one. Here I ended up doing the chevron, but because the stencil only went to here on both sides, I decided to do the stripe on the side. Now I may cover it with washi tape, I may not, I don't know, but I figure it's there. And then I did a yellow page, and then I added this envelope, just a flat envelope, folded it in half. So what I'm going to have to do is cut this edge and then do a hole punch. And then on this one, I did these colors because I was thinking of the Calgary Flames. It's red, orange, yellow, like flames, and then there's black and white. So I decided to do that, and I might do some stamping on it. I'm not sure. Stamping being black, and then you've got the whole color. The only thing is, too bad I don't have a Calgary Flames stamp or a hockey stamp, but whatever. Then I did this one, 2 tones of brown and the black, the distressed ink, and I did do it all the way under. See, it's even on this side, but yeah, so I just mishmashed it together. This is a card that Scott had gotten, but I just took the envelope, and what I did was on the other side of an envelope, this is a card I had received, and so I just glued it onto the flap, and I put a strip of washi tape that I did run through the glue stick, because this is where it's going to be binded. And I tried to find another envelope exactly the same so that you could overlap the flaps, you know, like one flap this way, one flap that way, and you would glue them together and then put them in. But I couldn't find another one the same size. So and I don't throw any of these away. Scott knows if he gets anything, give me the paper when you're done with it, because I can just cover this with like a Calgary Flames medallion, or Spiderman sticker, you know what I mean. And then this is just the flap, it's not the actual card. I cut off the flap, so the part that the person wrote in would have been here, because this would have been the cover, so it would have been here, but I had cut the card. So then this way, all the pretty colors. So that's something I added this morning, actually. I went through it. And then, of course, you've seen that one. That was my favorite one. And from now on, it'll be small ones like that and then big ones like that. I think that's the perfect combination. But it's all good. And then this one, I did that. And then this one, I just took the watercolor with the natural sponge, those little ones, and I just went with all the colors. So now this, I'll either add a pocket to, or I'll use the stamp. Now don't forget, with something like this, you could put a piece of newspaper, let's say on this corner, and then one here, and then you can stamp over everything, so you have multiple layers, which is what you're trying to do. You build up the pages. If you're going to put a pocket or a belly band, then don't worry about it, right? So that's why I just wanted to give the papers a base color. Once you bind it, then you'll go and do stamping, you'll add stuff, you'll put pockets and tucks, and you know what I mean? Now this one I tried to do stenciling with the multicolor, just like this one. This I used a sponge. This I used stencils. Honestly, I prefer this one. This almost looked like you could have store-bought it. Whereas this one looks like you were trying to do something and you didn't know what you were doing. But that's okay. There's a pocket here, and I can always put something up here, and then you only see a little bit, right? That's the point about layers, is the first layer, you may see the whole thing, you may only see a little bit. So it really doesn't matter. You don't like it, you put something on top of it. And then I have another envelope. This one's a striped one. The other one was red polka dot. This is black stripe. And then this one, I decided to do something different on both sides. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is not acrylic. It would have been watercolor or ink. I think this was water. No, this, yeah, there's no blotchiness. So this is probably ink. And this one was watercolor. And you can see the paper really wrinkled here. Watercolor, I really struggle. I end up putting too much water in the paint. Because it's those cakes, I put water on it, and then my sponge is wet, and I dip it in water. So I ended up with too much water. You can barely see what the stencil was. So I reverted back to distressed ink. And so I took a paper towel to dry it as much as I could. And then I put the stencil back down, and I did distressed ink. But it just defined it a little bit more because it was pretty mushed with the watercolor paint. And then I went and got my other, because this is trees in the woods, and so I got my other tree stencil, and I did it with ink, distressed ink, and I just put one here, one here, one here, one here, one here, just filled it up with trees. Now this is another idea. If you don't want to do the whole page, like I said, I did have other stencils, so you can mix 2 or 3 stencils together. You could just put the trees and then have them staggered. You could do, you know, butterflies, whatever you want to do. You can do them more staggered. Then if you want, you can come back in with markers and then put the knot hole in it, maybe with leaf stamps, if they're the right size ratio. You could put some leaves on it. Maybe do the leaves in like orange or red, like the tree is losing its leaves for autumn. You know what I mean? You could just play with it. Stencils and stamps are so worth it. And then here's that rainbow one I did with the white corner, which I may put a pocket, I may put a picture, I don't know. Could use text from a book. And then my dinosaur, which I did not cover that. So that's what I've got right now. So now what we do is the binding. So I have 4 jumbo clips. You've got your pages with your cover. And then you make sure that it's tucked in. So the inside ones I leave open. Let's get rid of this. So basically you want to make sure that your pages are tucked in well. I use a ruler. Here, I'll take these off and show you what I did. I can't take them all off though, because I've actually gone ahead to make those holes already. So, and I don't want the holes in another place. All right, so you are making sure that it's well tucked in. Push on the ruler, and your other hand push on this side. Make sure it's well tucked in. And then you're going to put your clip. Actually, you do the top flap. You keep it at a right angle. You tuck this in and you put your first clip. Then you flip it over and again you push down and do your clip. Then you try and straighten the paper. Again, make sure it's in with the ruler and put your next clip. So these two are done. I'm going to flatten it, flip it over, and then I'm going to do this one. And you're constantly checking to make sure that it's in place. If you have any bumps, you can open the clip and straighten them out. And then once you're happy with it, you close up your clamps and there you go. Then I take an awl. I eyeball 1 inch and I poke a hole. 1 inch, like including the cover, 1 inch, make a hole. Then between these two holes, I eyeball it and put a middle hole. Now, okay, or when I first did it off camera, this was my middle. But now, if you look at the two spots, it's actually a little higher. But it doesn't matter. You know, as long as it's not like down here. Then you're going to want to do another hole. You know what I mean? But as long as it's roughly in the middle, it's fine. So now that you've made your holes, you leave the clips on and you take a string that's 3 times the size of the page. Now I did, I think, closer to 4, but that's okay. And then I use embroidery floss. It's a cotton floss. There are the special binding cords that are wax coated, which is a better product, but there's nothing wrong with doing it this way. So now, the way you do this is you start in the middle and you push your needle through to the other side. Now, you don't want to make another hole. You're going in the hole that was already made, which I may have shifted it. I shouldn't have done it off camera. All right, well, anyways, there we go. It is a little bit off from the hole I had made, but it's ever so slightly, so I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so now you're going to leave, let's say, from the middle hole to the corner. You're going to leave that amount of string. And then you're going to go here. And then from the middle, you go to the top hole. Now, like I said, it's probably going to be off. Ah, there we go. It just took a little moving around and okay, so now, whoops, you're gonna put it right there, which I don't want the white. This has white and blue, so I'll adjust that later. So now we're gonna go into this hole and then find our way out. That one was easier. And then back in the middle hole. But do whatever you have to make sure you don't go through that string. So I'm going to pull it down while I go in that hole. And hopefully, by the way, a tip, do not use a pointy needle. This is actually a pointy needle. I couldn't find my other one. Use a needlepoint needle. They're dull, and that way you can't end up poking another hole. If you have a pointy one, you could end up making another hole, and that's not a good thing. So use a very blunt needle, like a needle point needle. But I'm going to give this a shot. Okay, just give me a sec here. I also have the wrong glasses on. I do have glasses that are stronger. It's more magnified. But with the others, I just have to fiddle around. And I feel like I just need to fiddle around again. Yeah, I shouldn't be using this needle. Oh, shoot. I wish I knew where my other needle was. It would be done already. Okay, I'm going to pause you because I'm really struggling. I need that other needle. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I got these glasses. These are a 325. So they're super strong. You can get even, I think, a 350. But when I'm doing something that I can't see very well, I pull out these glasses and then we're good. And this is the needle that I ended up switching it out for. See, it's an embroidery needle, and it doesn't have as much of a point on it. See, usually it's on this scrap piece of paper, and I don't know where it went, ribbon. So that's how I store my needles. There's that one. There's that one. And then I have this one, which is the one I was using, goes on this one. And then I have one other one too. I just use scraps of material to put my needles that I use the most. All right, so now, because I want the blue part of the yarn, I am pulling. See, this is to the corner now. A little bit more, that's fine. And so I now have to, okay, that's to there. Oh, I now have to pull this thread. Now, you don't want to do this on a regular basis. Oh, I did end up going through the thread. Okay, well, I pulled it out. Because by pulling, you are actually cutting the paper. So this is not a good thing. But anyways, we're going to put one thread on one side, one thread on the other. Now, if this went through this hole and this went through this hole, switch it when you pull, because you do not want to cut the paper. If you do it this way and you pull too hard, you rip the paper. This way you don't, because the string from this hole is going this way. The string from this hole is going that way. So you're just going to pull it nice and taut. And then you're going to put a double knot. 1 and 2. And then you can take these clips off. Now, if you made a mistake in the binding, you're just going to have to live with it. Because at this point, especially with paper, it's not as if you can redo it, right? So there we go. And yes, some of my pages are longer than the actual cover. But because of the lace, it really doesn't matter. The lace covers it. As long as it doesn't stick out more than the lace. So there we go. There's the binding. And everybody's happy. So now for the middle, I did do a double knot, which is enough. But I'm going to show you, I leave like probably, I don't know, 2 or 3 inches at the bottom and cut. See, I think I did do 4 strings. When you do on the page how long, I think I did do 4. You only need 3. So that I'm going to save for something else. Could be for a dangle. Who knows? So there we go. The book is now binded. Now we go through the book and we finish decorating the pages, glue these down, these pockets down. This gets glued down. If we want to do any stamping or anything, we're also going to add pockets and tucks at this point. So let me go pull the supplies for that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I brought out some pockets. I don't have any belly bands, so if I want to do a belly band, we would have to make one. Actually, I do have this one. It's from when I did the master board with all the different scraps of paper. The only thing is that has pink and purple on it. But you know what? We can cover it. I don't have any other skinny long piece that can be used as a belly band, because you basically need skinny long pieces. Mind you, I do have this. The backing has a bit of pink, but it's pretty nice. And you just glue the doily in, and then he has a bookmarker. But I don't know that he'd like this doily thing, so we'll think about it. I have it on the table. But I don't have anything else that can be used as a belly band. I may have to make one. I'm not sure. Could take an index card and cut it down. Let's see how. No, it wouldn't be long enough. Mind you, I could take piece of cardstock like these. I just happen to have it in there, and I got 3 colors. So depending where I'm going to put it, I could use either the green or the blue. All right, that's enough. So now the first order of business is to glue all the tucks. So let's move this stuff away to the sides off my mat. There. And then hopefully you can see what I'm doing. These are the hole punch for the pocket, corner punch unless I want to round off some corners. And then this is the less girly girl if I want to put on the edge of the page or somewhere else. I still have my green washi tape from that envelope I did. All right, so let's start with gluing down these things. So we're just going to glue this side and this side. And then make sure it's smooshed down good. Next one. This one. We just got to put glue on this side. So I'm going to start off on this side and then finish it on this side. There. Whoop. I went over a bit. Where is that dry baby wipe? This one is a dry one. It's a baby wipe, but I let it dry out. after I used it. You can see there's some yellow on it, or it could be from there, who knows. But anyway, so that's that. This one I don't have anything to do right now. Oh, here's another flappy flap. So we're gonna go on here and on here. And I apologize if I'm not in camera. I'm trying. I should put some masking tape on my mat so I know where the camera sees. And then this one, we're going to do half on this side and half on that side, just because I don't want to go over. And the last time the glue was too much, so we'll do it like that. And then wipe it off. That's fine. It's all good. All right, so now on this side, we have this envelope. So we're just going to cut the edge. There. So that it now opens up. And then just on the top part, we are going to put a notch out of it. You try and center it. You don't want to go too deep. Just enough to get your finger in there, and also for your brain to acknowledge it's a pocket. Okay, so I forgot. When it comes to these thinner papers, you need something to put behind it. Actually, I got scrap cardstock. Let's see if I can reach in and grab a small piece of, here, file folder. Will it fit inside? No. All right. Rip off an end. Okay, so what you do is you put this in. Then you do the punch. Now let's see. Either align it the same or go bigger. See? Done. It needs something thicker. That's all it is. See? There we go. It worked. All right, so that one's fine now. All you need to know is that there's a notch there. And then you're going to put something in it. Next. Gonna glue this one down. Half on this side. And half on this side. So that we know exactly where we're going. Sorry, that might not have been on camera. All right, next one. There's nothing to do here. Okay, so half on this side. And then half on this side so that we don't go past the flap. And then we'll put that underneath. Go like that. Make sure it's all happy. Next. Okay, another envelope. We will cut this one. We will take the same cardboard. We'll maybe do it this way. No, it won't fit. All right, so we'll do it this way then. Put that inside. Line it up. Figure out where the middle is. And then done. Okay, I lost the cardboard part of the thing, but anyway, so that's done. Next. Oh, wasn't there two of these? That one That one. Where's the other one? Oh, it's that one. Okay. I was wondering. So now we're going to go, yeah, halfway on this side. We'll just spread that over. And then half on this side. Because you don't want to get glue on something else. Oh, I should have done this side first. Ah, no. Don't do as I do. That's not that bad. I'm still able to do it. All right, that one's done. And then this is the last one. Yeah, and actually with these, you can just go on the top flap. I don't know why. Whatever. It all works out, and that's all that matters, the end product. It does not matter how we get there. All right, so that one's done. Now, some people will decorate their pockets before they put it in the journal, and then they have a whole bunch of them, and they rummage through it to find the one that they want to use. I don't do that so much. I do it in some cases, but not a whole lot. I did with the pockets and the tucks, but I probably won't in the future. I'll just make them as I go, because that's what happens. You end up with a whole bunch of stock. Rather have supplies and make it as you go. But I was just learning how to do like these envelopes. I was learning how to do this kind of tuck thing. I was learning how to do the doors. Let's put a door like over here somewhere. You know, like a door that opens up and it has a surprise inside. I was learning how to do that. I was learning how to do this kind of thing. So then you have a pocket here and a pocket here. There's some I made where there's a pocket here. It's a little shorter. Another pocket here and then a pocket here. Then there's also the one that wraps around the page. See, it has a little flap. So you would glue this, and that would be a tuck spot. And then here you could glue this and have another pocket here. You could do like this and have one on the top. You know, you could put it lower down, put a bookmarker. This has a pocket here. See the notch? There's a pocket there. And there's a pocket here on the side. Like, I was learning how to do all these kinds of things. And then this you would use as a belly band and decorate it. But you would only glue the top and the bottom so that you have all this space. You could put something inside. So this is what I was learning before the move, like last year and early this year. These are the kind of things I was learning how to do. So now this has a pocket. This spread does not. So we need to put something here. Don't really need to there. Something here. So that's 2, 3, 4. Just because it's so plain, I want to put something here. 4, 5, 6, so 12, let's say 10, because some of these I don't have to. So let's say 10 pockets and tucks, not including, well, and the belly band. So I do need another belly band. I'll have to make one. Actually, I was gonna, remember I was saying I could use one of these. Okay, so that's my belly band. What I might do is cut this shorter and then just overlap the two. I could do that too. That way we have both colors. All right, so that's 2 belly bands. I said 10, I said 12, but then I said we'll go with 10. Okay, so what about a dream catcher and a deer? I would like to use something like this. I would like to use this because it wraps around and it does have flowers, but I'm sure we can decorate it up so the flowers won't show. I think I'm going to use this one. No, actually I only have one that wraps, and I like to have the back and front symmetrical. So let's not. What else we're going to have? Maybe we will. Yeah. So this, okay, so 2 of those, 1, I think we'll go with that just because it's nautical and this is more home decor, not really his thing. All right, so we got 2 of those. Now let's pick 2 of these. Now one's one way and one's the other. I know this has glitter on it, but it's gold. I don't think it's pink. I think it's gold. And who doesn't like getting hearts? This one I'll take out. Here's another glittery one I'll take out. So he'll just have the one because it's a heart and it's going the other direction. And then maybe this one has the green and the blue on it. All right, now out of these envelopes, again, it's pretty much the same paper. We won't do the heart. And we won't do that one because we already have it. This is glittery and this is glittery. So I'm thinking maybe these 2 would be nice. And then here, these would be a double pocket page. So we'll need 4 because it's 2 per page. I like the plaid. I like this. Oh, that was a plain deer. This deer has bunnies on it. So we'll take that one. That's 3. This one we have. And I think this one looks happy. Mind you, I do like these also. But this is a green blue, that's a green blue, and then that's more to the brown side. No, let's leave that. Okay, so there's that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I got 12. So we're going to throw this in a bin to deal with later. I'll put it away later. I still have to decide if I want to use this. I really like the bookmarker, and I love the dream with the butterfly. I just don't like the lace for Christopher. We'll figure it out. All right. So I guess the smaller pages we should do first, and we got to decide here. Maybe that's where we'll put the belly band. Or maybe I'll just overlap the 2 belly bands like that. It makes a wider belly band. And we'll put one in the back. And then the shorter pages would get these little pockets. Now here I don't want a pocket because there's one there. So I guess this would go on the cover. We're going to do one of the two color and then one like that. So on the other side, we could do the same thing. We could put that and that. So then that's chosen. Then here I don't want anything. Here I wanted something. So maybe instead of going with an envelope, we'll go with this. Now, how am I gluing them down? There's a pocket here, and a tuck there. So this would go on this side, not on this. Because you want to be able to use this as a tuck spot. So then on the other side of the blue, where's the blue? Oh, because that's a pocket, and where's the envelope? Envelope's there and it's green. Yeah, so it's here. So then this we will put on this side. Now the green on the blue, not matchy-matchy. There's no blue on this, but there is green here. So we're going to leave that one. Okay, here we don't want anything. Here we do. So should we go with this now? You know what? The coloring is too busy. I think this will go on this side. And then on the opposite side, we'll put this one. And then on this one, we can use a more muted one. And then on the other side, maybe put it there because it brings that color in. And then we still have the little doors. Now I could put this one here. I know there's a pocket there, but this, we're not adding anything in it. We're just going to decorate the inside. So I'm okay with that. I can't think of anywhere else to put it, because I don't want to take the eye off of that. This has an envelope. Do you know what I mean? So I'd rather put it here, and then maybe this one on the brown side, because here it's covered by the green. So this brown on brown and that. All right. So I am going to glue those in. I don't need my punch. I do need the corner punch for some of these. And I'll be back. Okay, so I glued everything in. Let's see where my mat is. It's right there. All right, so I glued everything in. So here I had trimmed the green one down, glued the two together, and then, so then this is a belly band to keep this handy. So that's a belly band. And then here you've got a pocket. Here you've got a tuck, a pocket, or this is actually a tuck too, and a pocket. Now this, I could glue it down or I could leave it open. I'll probably glue it down. I didn't realize it was open. I could have put it all the way here and just had a tuck in a pocket, but that's okay. And then here you've got your bag. You can put something in. Now this all has to be decorated still. There's a pocket. Like this was just to color the paper. So all the papers are colored. But now, see, this is upside down. So I need to put something here. This I need to cover. And then this is a pocket. This, nothing. I could do whatever I could. Yeah, whatever. I could just glue a picture on here. This is a tuck. This I need to put some ribbon, make it a door, and then have a surprise inside. This I can do whatever. This is a pocket here, a pocket here. Now I did leave, I left the side open on this one. and the side open on this one. So if I want, I could stick a little surprise there. There's a pocket. This is a pocket. And these, we don't have to do that round notch because it has the flap. So you know that it's a pocket. And then this one, you got a pocket here and you have a pocket here. Now this one, I'm going to want to cover up some of the pink. If he has a little bit of pink, it's not going to hurt him. This one, I wanted to do something whimsical. Yes, I do have 4 themes, but I like to throw other things in too. And there's going to be another one too. But I really wanted to give him this bookmarker. So even though these are two of them that I glued in opposite, I might put something here like a hockey thing or something, a label, just to hold it together. But my intention was so that this pocket is deep enough to put a bookmarker in. And then of course you got pocket there and pocket there. But I could just put one card where the 2 corners go in, right? Not here, but here I could. I just really wanted to add the fruit. It's just something whimsical, right? There's his dinosaur. And I may just stick pictures of dinosaurs on top. I don't know. Here, this is the white corner that I need to cover. So, who knows what I put there. These, did I do the same thing? No. Oh, with these, I had the top open. Well, this one is not. So, it's a very skinny tuck going, like a belly band kind of deal. Because I glued the 3 sides and left the top open. But I didn't think about pulling this flap out and overlapping it so that I could put something behind it. But this one is still available to use. And then there, you have your little notch. Here's another pocket. Here's a pocket. And there's a pocket. And here's a pocket. And here's a tuck. Here's another one of those surprises. There's that one. And then that one. And then this one. This one. And the top. Oh, I could have put the bookmarker in there. Oh, well. And then this one. Oh, I got 2 on this. I don't normally do that. Oh, well, whatever. And then this is a tuck. This is a tuck, which I may glue that one also down. A pocket. And there's a tuck. And there's another belly band. I did cover up with some writing paper. I mean, like printed paper. And then I figure I'll just put something here that's like the theme. Maybe I'll do a dinosaur or something with his long neck. And then it'll, if there's a little bit, I'm not going to worry about it. So that's that. Now, that's what we are up to now. This I had already made, just like Claire, her princess journal. They both had I had made their tassel. I will be adding one like I did with hers, with his name on it. For the closure, I do have this that I wanted to use, but I also have it in white, so I may do that. I also have it in this blue, this skinny ribbon, so I may do a combination of that for his closure. And then do a button. With this, if you look at it, the pages are, some of them are as long as the ribbon. And this pocket tuck thing that I have, it's made out of cardstock. So this gives it sturdiness. So at first I didn't think I would want to do buttons, but I may do a button on here and on here. And then you would just wrap it like with Claire's. So that's the idea behind that one. Okay. Then, for things to put in the journal, I have this for the Spider-Man and the superheroes. So these are stickers I have, which I'll probably just put them on these kind of things, just like that one, because I really like that one. I may just do a bunch of those, one with each of the different words. Wham, kapow, smash, zap, you know. I suspect that's what I'm going to end up doing. I like these circles, and I think they should be used more than they are in journaling. So that's that. Then I do have this from the material. I had podged onto cardstock. So I had cut out all the squares, the comic. So who knows, I might use some of them, I might not. I may throw in a few for him to play around with. I don't know. Then I have these stickers, which is all kinds of superheroes. I may just put a bunch of these in his sticker book. Like there's all kinds in here. Tron, Spider-Man, Hulk, Wonder Woman. Like there's just tons and tons and tons. There's even a cartoon one here that I don't recognize. This guy. Like, who is he? I don't know him. And there's one with the bow and the shield. And then this one is Captain America. Like, there's just tons. Oh, there's Thor, Captain America, another Spider-Man, Wonder Woman. Like, there's all kinds of superheroes in different outfits, different poses. So that's the Spider-Man superhero thing. And I know I'm going to have extra stuff in all these areas. But you know what? It's nice to have a selection. And then I can just use them at random in like Scott's journal. Or if I do another guy journal one day, I'll have guy stuff. And then this one is the cars and trucks. So I printed this from online. 74 Mercedes-Benz Unimog. I thought that would be cool. A 71 Chevrolet short box. A 1933 Ford pickup. And then an F-150. This was in one of my paper books. So I could just cut out the old time car. Then I had this in with my ephemera. It's a Volkswagen bus. And then I have a bunch of stickers. Ambulance, motorcycle, train. There's boats. Diggers. Like all kinds of scooter. There's the boat. Roller skating. Helicopters. Airplanes. So there's a bunch of that. So it's all like basically transportation vehicle kind of deal. I don't know. It's a guy thing. And again, I can use this for any other guy journals that I do down the line. All right, so now for hockey, which was a hard one for me. I got most of all this, or I think I did get all of this from online. There is a couple from the old books that I got, the Turn Up the Century books. There is a men and women playing hockey, like backyard kind of thing. This is world's first hockey broadcaster. Then you've got Hockey Canada. And there's another one from the old book. And this one I got, the referees are from the manual, the handbook for hockey, professional hockey. And then, oh, there's another Hockey in Canada. And then this is just a bunch of things I found online. 1893 Montreal hockey game. Early stick and ball game. That's how it started. Ice, when it became ice hockey. And then these are some printables I got from online. And then here, Hockey Night in Canada, Montreal Canadiens, which we know that's going in there. Calgary Flames, we know that's going in there. See, Montreal Canadiens started in 1909. Calgary Flames started in 1980. This one is the older one. It's actually one of the original. There's another Hockey in Canada. He's a lawyer, engineer, journalist, athlete. Credited for organizing the first recorded indoor ice hockey match in Montreal in 1875. See, I like this trivia for him. There too. This is all trivia. And then I found a coloring page in one of my adult coloring books. And then I found this online. These holes are from the cover, the Calgary Flames symbol on the cover of the journal. I had punched out 4 extra and stacked them up to make it harder, more sturdy. And so I did it with, because this is Born to Play Hockey. I had the extra white. And then this is a bunch of other stuff. I got a trivia from online, which each item that is like something different, I want to put in a bubble and put a bunch of bubbles. And then somebody had this on their website, homeschooljourneys.com. And it's just the vocabulary. Oh, here's another book. See, and there's the Calgary Flames one again. And I'm Born to Play Hockey. Put that together. Oh, hold on. We got it all mixed up. Here's another hockey picture. This is IHS Hockey School. This one, individual stats. Again, from International Hockey School. There's a big hockey. He can color it. Oh, there's the rest of them. Okay. So I'm sure some of these I'm not going to use, but it doesn't hurt to print up everything you can find, and then you decide. So hockey vocabulary, hockey word search, hockey crossword, hockey alphabet activity, complete the activity. What are you supposed to do? Put them in alphabetical order? I don't know. See, they all say complete the activity. I don't know what the activity is. Here it's a multiple choice questionnaire thing. And then I found this. I thought it would be something like a joke or something, but it's not. It's more trivia, I believe. Anyways, so that's the hockey pile. And then for the dinosaur, this is the vintage journal that I got for hockey, which they're all cut out into here. These are all this was like a collage of photos, so they're all small. And there's a couple of bigger ones, just like the center page. So I have that. And then I went online, and someone had this with all the different types of dinosaurs. And these are actually playing cards. These are, oh, I forget what these are called. These I know are playing cards. But I just thought they would be cool. I should have printed them on cardstock, and then I could have cut it out, and then on the back of it put some information. So if I have time, I may still do that. Oh, this is to hold them all together. And yeah, because then on the backs, you could put, like on the bigger cards, you could put like information about it. I may still do that. I could type it up on my Word program, put cardstock in between, then put that on it, and then trim it down. And it would be like each one of these with trivia about them in the back. So that's that. Then I did make this card, but I haven't done more than adding the material. Because this material and this material he does not have in his journal. And there was 4 in the pack. So I was thinking maybe binding some paper in it and put pockets on every page. And then I could put stickers in because this is supposed to be a sticker book. And I don't know that I want to do it like Claire's. Because Claire's was more paper. This is more material. So I have to figure out how I want to do that. And then this is some other stuff I had for his journal. This, I don't know. I just thought maybe I use it. C for Christopher. And then these I had made previously. And I liked it for him. So I took it out of the stash. I like these. And then this is for his photo album, which I still have to make him a photo album. I was thinking more having this as the cover. I think I have more of this paper. Anyways, and then these I ended up not using. These were, oh, and his baby shower card. I have to put that in his journal. I got 2 of them. So one is my souvenir, one is his. I did end up putting these in there, except I used the black and white stripe, not this one. So I can put this away. I'm not going to need these envelopes because I've already done it. I can't add these pages. Oh, you know what? I could add these pages to this. Just cut it down. And I have more of them. And they're kind of thicker. So if I put a pocket on it, I'll just have to cut it down. I like that idea. Yeah. Okay. And then these cards are from the Skippo set. So I figured I would just sand this down and I could put like a dinosaur on one, Spiderman on one, you know what I mean? That kind of thing. But leave this as is. So that's another idea I have. And then the one other thing that I want to add. Oh, I'm trying to get this stuff off my desk. Oh yeah, and I like this guy. He's cute. I gotta add him in. So the one other thing that, oh, the card, I have to put one of the cards in. This stuff can go away now. I can pack it away. I don't have enough room on my bed. Okay. Another thing I want to add into his journal. My mom had this. It says somebody wrote Vietnam $1. And then here is Banco Central de Costa Rica. So does that mean it's Costa Rican money? It's 1,000 whatever. And then there's this one. Now this one says this is not legal tender. $1 million. Christopher will have $1 million. There was another one that said this is not legal tender. It's not these guys. These two are legal tender. I had another one. It's probably still in her wallet. But I thought to throw in some money. Like even if I just put that. That's Canada. The year 2100. We're not even there yet. But it would be kind of cool if he lives till whatever it is, 80, 81, and it is the year 2100, and he pops this out and tells his buddies, oh, I have $1 million. I just love that kind of thing. Anyways, and then the last thing I have for his journal is I like to add game stuff. So Sudoku might be too hard for him. But I do have other games that aren't in here, like Yahtzee and stuff like that. I haven't put them in here yet. I'm still getting organized. There's word find if the words aren't too hard. And then writing paper, because you may want to write. And then I have other problem solving, which of course is for older kids, except this one is fun because there's two of a kind and you got to figure out which two are exactly the same. That's something that he could do. That's something Claire could do, right? So some of them, and then they have sayings on the backs. There's always some sayings at random. Here's another one, Mark Twain, Henry Frederick Emil, Albert Einstein. So, and then, yeah, that one, that looks like a coloring page. Just ones and zeros. So this one could work also. So I'm using this bin, which used to be for something else, but it was empty. And I'm like, what can I put in here? Well, games. Anything has to do with games should be in here. And then that way, when I do a journal, if it's somebody that it would suit them, I could just put the game in, right? All right. Or I could pick a game for them. I may do some stamping in those journals too, because I haven't done stamping. But that's about it. That's everything I got. I hope you enjoyed this video. And I will see you probably tomorrow, unless I decide to just take a day and focus and get it done, because I'm seeing him on Sunday and I would like to have it done for him by Sunday. So anyways, remember, do what makes you happy and everything else will fall into place. Take care, everybody. See you on the next one.